presentation. The other day we created cover pages, and this was a sample cover page that I'd shared with you that Miss Mattis created for her sample research project on Eli Weitzel. As you can see, you'll remember that your person's name, 2 pictures, a truism, which we said could be a quote, a saying, a word of wisdom, a proverb, or some other similar kind of true statement that you found somewhere that was not by your person or about your person specifically, but related to your person in some way could be used. So you would have a person of the person, or a picture of the person that you researched, the truism that related to him or her, a picture that relates to the truism, and the person that you're researching, their name. You also, on your cover page, have your table of contents, but for your next step for the oral presentation, the thinglink, you don't necessarily want to have your table of contents on the background. So you're going to take a picture of your cover page, as I just did, and you can do it in a couple different ways. You can either click on File, Save As, and save it as a PDF file, or a JPEG if it allows you, or you could do the screenshot that I did. You're going to take that picture and use it as the background for your thinglink. Thinglink is nothing more than a virtual billboard or an interactive whiteboard that you can use to create interactive projects, and that's what we're going to be doing to share your multi-genre research project. If you looked at the rubric that I gave you last week, it's pretty simple what your expectations are. You should be able to include your truism with the 2 pictures, your thesis statement or assertion, and that would be either right on your thinglink, or you could just say it orally. You would also include a video link and a website link in your oral presentation, and then you would also share an artifact of your choosing in your oral presentation. You will be then graded on your preparedness and on your personal speaking skills. But what is a thinglink, you might ask? Probably you have not used one in the past, so I'm going to run through quickly and show you how to make one. The first thing you need to do is to create an account, and this is the screen that you're going to see on www.thinglink.com. I already have an account created. I already actually have several thinglinks created, samples I've shared with you very briefly and very quickly in the past. But when you're on here, you're going to click to create a new thinglink presentation. You can either choose images from the internet and drag them and drop them here, but we're going to actually upload them from the computer because we already have our image selected. So, oops, I want to select my images. It's not allowing me to do so today. Let me try to use the drag and drop. I already have my screenshot. Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is my new interactive image. I'm waiting for it to upload. Now once you have your interactive image uploaded, you're going to then minimize that. I'll come back to it. And you're going to use the internet to find other possible links. Up there, it's ready. that you could use with your oral presentation. I would suggest, perhaps going back to some of the links that you used for your research in the first place, but I'm going to use Google to find Eli Weitzel video clips. Well, this one's on discovery.com. It's probably a pretty good link. And of course, I would preview the clip to make sure it's something that would be appropriate, that I could pick 30 seconds worth of information to share with my audience to further prove my assertion point or the thesis statement that I'm trying to prove in my project. So I would copy my link. Let's say this is one that I would like to use. And I would go back to my interactive image and click to add a tag. I could move that to elsewhere so it's not right in the middle of his nose. I would paste the address, and then I could include an example. This video shows a little bit about Eli Weissel's involvement in the Holocaust. And I spelled his name incorrectly. Okay. And I'd save my tag. And that's the first tag that I'll be able to visit. If I have websites that I would like to link to, or any other kinds of live links I'd like to post on my thinglink, I simply go through that same process. When you're done, you click save, and you can always go back and finish adding to your interactive thinglink. So you're going to go through, add links that'll help you to talk about the person that you researched for the last 6 weeks. You're going to review your rubric to be sure that you can cover all of these points and hopefully earn 4s in each of the sections. And you're going to make sure that everything that you add to your thinglink presentation will help you to prove your thesis. Whatever it is that you wanted to prove about the person that you researched, choose items that are going to help you to be able to discuss him or her in a way that informs your audience. So that is thinglink. It's very, very simple, very easy to use. When you're done creating it, all that you need to do to prepare for your oral presentation is to be prepared to start off and engage your audience, explain your cover or your the background for your thinglink, describing both your pictures and your truism, telling why you selected each, stating the purpose of your project, which would be your thesis or your assertion statement, share the links that you selected, and tell why these links show the impact. You're going to want to practice, practice, practice at home, in front of your peers, in front of a parent, to see that you are thorough and effective and that you cover everything that you want to cover. I can't wait to see your thinglink presentations. They should be very, very fun and interesting to watch. Keep up the good work. Thank you.